reaction of the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stubb wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay Stubb vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, the side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay Stubb vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Happy and blessed Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for being here. Y'all know what this is. It's Country Wayne's Skits Reaction Time with Shay Shay. Thank you guys so much. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everyone who watched this in the replay over here in Skit Squad session. We got Margaret in the place to be. What's up? Jermaine in the place to be. What's up? Jermaine says Skit Squad. If you are rocking with us, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Super chat, super sticker to keep the likes on. Or you can do a cash app at $Shades Tube, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99. Thank you, Jermaine. Thanks. All righty, let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. All righty. So, guys, hold on for a minute, please. It went down in Skitville today. So we're going to start off with the first skit. And I think this first skit is when Bethany is in an argument with the people outside. Not outside, but in the hotel lobby. Upstairs where the rooms are at. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch that first. Hope you guys are having a blessed Wednesday. And I hope you had a beautiful St. Patrick's Day. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh, go get y'all something to drink, something to eat, a relaxing seat. If you're at work, continue to watch me, or listen to me on the download. But do your job, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and start off. And hopefully the sound is good. So we're going to watch this one first, okay? Okay, let me turn this up.
Let's go ahead and get my phone, call the cops and the front desk so that you guys won't have a room. Perfect. I am white, sis. You guys are black. It doesn't matter.
Now that you're out here, you're making more noise than us. So go in your room.
If you would shut your volume down. Yes, you're rude.
Is your husband in there?
No, he is not.
Oh.
But if he was, he would do the same thing that I'm doing and tell you guys that you need to shut your door. All right. A lot of flapping of the gums, a lot of ghetto coming out the mouth. Okay? Yes. Where the party is not where you are, because obviously there's only 4 of you, so you don't bring a lot of party. Okay, I can see it. All right. So yes, you're causing the bad night. You need to get out. Come join us. You need to get out. I asked you guys to keep it down. It was very friendly. Okay. I don't know where you're staying. I don't know if you're in this hotel. But please be respectful. Okay.
I don't think we're not, you know what I'm saying? We're up here.
Y'all better get drunk with me because
I'm lit.
Last full day in
I'm
Hi. Okay, can you stop doing this? I'm staying in this room over here. I got a flight to catch in the morning. If you guys wouldn't mind just keeping it down a little bit so it like echoes because of this little hallway.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. We're sorry.
But like I said, we ain't
Oh my goodness, my stomach's
I swear, I'm telling you.
I'm ready.
Jello somewhere else. We're gonna shake it right here. Yeah.
Okay, so what do y'all think about the skit? And be honest, okay? So if you were in a hotel room, let's keep it real, because I know a lot of y'all don't keep it real, and you heard a bunch of commotion outside, and you know it's kids, okay? So what would you do? Because when she initially came out, she wasn't rude. She just basically asked them, can they keep it down? Okay. And in all honesty, none of these people really was rude like that to me anyway. All right. No one. But the thing is, Bethany only said one thing in this ghetto, and anybody can be ghetto. Everything somebody says is not racist. Okay. It's just, that's what they were acting like, point blank, all loud. So what do you call it if you're in a hotel room and you know guests are sleeping? We know you happy and you're excited about being in Miami, but go do that mess in your hotel room or do it outside. All right, point blank. All the times I have stayed in a hotel room, I have never seen this foolishness. And if I did, no, I'm not going to go out there and confront them. It just depends. Okay, it just depends on, the kids and things of that nature. But, you can confront them, or either you can call the front desk. Like I said, it just depends. Because if they seem like you could ask them, I probably would have. But if they seem like they may want to start fighting, then I probably wouldn't. It just all depends. But she came out how she should come out. So I don't know why everybody is tripping out because she came out and said something. When you're trying to sleep and you paid your money for your room to hear peace and quietness, you're going to come out there, or either you're going to call on the phone and tell them to be quiet. Now, another reason she might not have called on the front desk is because sometimes the front desk goes overboard. So you want to go out here, there's kids, so you go out there and ask them, can they calm down? And of course, they're all hyped up, but they are the ones who said, Karen, see, when y'all say stuff and say people are being racist, watch what you say. And calling somebody ghetto, she said, you're talking ghetto or you're loud ghetto, whatever she said, it's not being racist. Hell, if you're acting ghetto, then you are. Black people are not the only ones who can act ghetto. White people can act ghetto. Latino people can act ghetto. Asian people act ghetto. Anybody can act ghetto. Okay, it does not just apply to one race. Okay, y'all need to get out of that. Y'all feeding right into what white people want you to feed into, thinking that ghetto is just applies to black people when it applies to anyone who does this. Okay, point blank. So right in this skit right here, I don't know why everybody's making a big issue about this. Nobody wants to hear that BS, okay, when they're trying to sleep. And she was cool at first when she asked them, okay? Like I said, if you don't want someone saying something, don't call them Karen. Y'all know Karen is offensive, and you talking about mostly a white person that be tripping out and stuff. So watch what you say if you don't want someone to say something to you. Now, let's see what you said over here. You said they were acting ghetto. So what's the issue? Okay. And like I said before, from time to time, let's keep it real. Bethany be acting ghetto. That's why I say anybody can act ghetto. And she does sometimes. Okay. So the thing is, anybody can act ghetto. And if y'all don't want somebody to call y'all certain things, well, then don't call them names. Because when you say Karen, you know what that means. Okay. We got the white Karens, and then you got the white Darrens. Okay, then sometimes every now and then a black person be acting like a Karen too, but it'd be the black Karen, okay? The majority of the time, we're talking about a certain type of white person that acts like a Karen. You can go right online and type in Karens, and most of them are, the majority of them are white. You know, think they are entitled, be tripping out and all of that. You don't want names called to you, don't call people names. Okay, I don't see much that she did in the first place besides burning them out like always. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest. Right, and that's the reason why you wouldn't, Margaret. And you're right, but for me, I usually get a feel of people, and I talk to people differently anyway, and so therefore, they probably wouldn't get mad. Okay, plus I would have went out there and looked and stuff, or peeked through my peephole, and she probably did that. Okay, I don't know if she did that or not. Oh no, I'm not in no military. My husband is, but not me. Let me take this off of here. Hold on, let me take this off. I made a mistake. I wish that I'm in the military. Okay, no, I'm not active duty. But anyway, oh god, they wouldn't have let me do this if I would have marked active duty. But I forgot what I was saying. Shit, let me see what else. Well, the thing about it, people, when you be loud, okay, when you're loud, they say you're acting ghetto. All right, when you're loud and doing the most, let's keep it real. Now, that's what they mean. When you're loud and doing the most in a private place where people are sleeping, that is acting ghetto. You're being very loud. Okay, why would you be doing all that in the hallway when you know people are sleeping? That's silly. Okay, let's keep it real. I told y'all, let's call stuff the way it is. That is silly. Okay, go to a really uppity hotel and do this shit. I mean, I don't know what hotel they're in right there, but you can't just do that. Even if we go to Motel 6, if somebody be out in the hallway making a lot of noise, you're gonna call down to the front desk, okay? And they're gonna tell you to cut it out. And you know that this is a hotel, just like a library or anywhere else, club, you know, a private place where people are trying to rest. You're not gonna be outside doing all that. That is acting ghetto. Okay, it's loud, you're being loud, you're doing something that's very inappropriate, and you're disturbing other people. So what do y'all consider that as? That's just ghetto too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with acting ghetto. From time to time, I can act ghetto. I don't give a damn about somebody saying I'm acting ghetto. Kiss my ghetto ass. I mean, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just being for real. Okay, so I don't care about somebody saying, you know, I'm acting ghetto. Like I said, most people a lot of people act ghetto from one time to another, or another. Okay, and y'all, I am doing something else at the same time, trying to see how you do this. So the thing is, I don't see anything here besides her out here telling them to be quiet. They call her Karen. She said those ghetto words or ghetto talk out your mouth. It is what it is. It's nothing major. And like I said, people be finding the most smallest stuff to trip out about versus tripping out about real issues. They pick the most silliest things to trip out about. Okay, so I don't see nothing here. I just really don't. Y'all may not see it like that, but that's your prerogative. I don't see it as something major. Okay, these are young kids anyway, you know, and she just told them to lower their voice, and then Karen was said, which, you know, is nothing, you know, I guess if you was white, you'd probably get offended, but it is what it is to me. It's not even worth, honestly, it wasn't even worth me doing a reaction to. It's so damn childish. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see anything here. Okay. You said no home training. Well, anybody can get all. Now, I'm not going to say they don't have no home training. Okay, I'm not going to say that either, because anybody can get really happy, right? They can get happy and start doing the most, especially kids. All right. So when she came out there and just told them to lower their voice, that's all you need to really say. One thing that I don't like. Well, I'm on the wrong bank account. Hold on. That I don't like that Bethany does. Well, these are kids, okay, compared to her. You don't have to keep on going back and forth. Tell them to lower their voice, okay, and be done with it, okay, and go back in your hotel room. They still be talking, then you can go ahead and call the front desk, point blank. But I can understand why she didn't want to call the front desk before, okay, because, you know, sometimes the hotel itself trips out, and, you know, if these kids start talking smart to them, they can get put out the hotel. So I can see why. Now, she did threaten to call the front desk, but she probably didn't, because she went in there and went to sleep, overslept, and got up and went to the hotel. Went to the airport, right? So she probably did. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm just glad, you know, she didn't call the front desk, because with them being black too, and then their kids, they probably would have tripped out, and especially if they start getting smart and things of that nature. So it's fine. It's not even that damn serious. And definitely you have to watch who you're talking to, because some kids will go off on you. And she definitely should have did this first, but people handle stuff the way they want to. Right, she needs to learn that some people you just can't talk to. But I think she could talk to these little kids right here, these teenagers. Yeah. Okay, Elaine. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, like I said, I don't see no big issue here. I just really don't, y'all. Period. See, that's why I said I don't know if I would have called the front desk, because these are black kids. Let's think realistically. If they come up here and tell them to stop doing this, and these kids get smart with the front desk, they are probably going to call the police, and it's going to be escalated. So she might have did the right thing, because you got to think things through. Okay, I don't think she wanted to call the front desk. She just wanted to go out there and tell them. She probably looked through the peephole or whatever and saw these kids. And I have told kids things many times. I really have. So I mean, it is what it is. Maybe she didn't need to call the front desk, because you never know. These hotels be tripping out, and I'm not gonna lie, they really be tripping out sometimes. And they will put your ass out that hotel or call the police. So she might have did the right thing in that situation. Because all the time you don't need to tell the front desk, or like if you're in an apartment, a rental office, and things like that. That's why when I used to be in an apartment, I went downstairs and told my neighbor, if she hear any like loud noises, just knock on my door. No, just call me on the phone, and I'll make them lower their voice. Because when they first moved in the apartments underneath me, my big ass TV used to be loud, sound like surround sound, the speakers, and my kids would be playing video games, and they complained one time. They thought we was up there doing weird stuff. And so when she did that, and she called the rental office, because she said she was scared to knock on my door because people be going crazy, I told her, no, I don't do all of that. I mean, you would have told me I was just too loud, I would have told you what it is, not just make them turn the TV down. So I gave her my phone number. Okay, so sometimes people don't want to call the front desk at a hotel, especially with them being black kids, because sometimes that hotel be going in. And if they would have started saying stuff like they were saying to Bethany, they could have gotten, the police called on them, or whatever the case is. So she did right when she went up back in her room and went to bed, or whatever she did, and it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. All right, so let's go to the next skit, you guys, because I don't want to spend too much time on these one skits. Let's go to the part where Bethany asked her mom to go with her to her house, okay? Which I don't understand that, but I don't, because I know I wouldn't have handled none of this like this. I would have told Larry stank butt off. I'm going to be perfectly honest. You don't tell me where to go, period. I go wherever I want to. You can tell me not to come to, y'all functioning, and you're going to have a divorce paper, because you don't take no ex-wife with you versus me going because you're mad because I offer your child some birth control. Are you crazy? That's going to be a grounds for a divorce for me. Because the only reason he didn't want Bethany to go is so he can fool around like he was doing with Shara. That's it. That's what he wanted to do. So let's go ahead and check that one out. See what did I do with it. Let's see. Trying to see what did I do with the bag. So here it is right here. Bethany asked her mom. So she asked her mom to help her face Larry, okay? And Skit Squad, I hope you guys are having a great day too. So let's go ahead and watch this one. Hopefully this dude put that up already, so I won't have to worry about cutting it up myself. Yeah, I think he got it up. So let's go ahead and watch his, because he already cut his up.
Everything that's happened here in Miami and everything else, I just need somebody there.
Okay, I'm there. I support you. I'll be there. I'll take you home. Okay.
No, Mom, you don't need to pick me up. I just we can just meet up, and I just know he's gonna have a lot of questions for me, and I'm gonna have questions for him too, and I just want somebody there with me. That's all it is.
Okay, so text me the flight number and the arrival time, and then we'll find a place to meet. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
And we'll
Okay,
go over together.
Okay. We can just go. Yeah. Okay, Mom. I'll send you the info shortly. Okay.
Okay, sweetheart. I love you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Mama. I appreciate all your help with this. Okay. I'll send it over shortly. Stayed at your house, so that's why I was calling. Because I needed to ask you a favor.
I
know it's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was wondering when my plane lands if you could meet me so that you could go over with me to the house to face Larry, because I need you there with me for moral support.
Okay. I'm there for you, sweetheart. I'll meet you at the airport and we'll head on over. But I'm not getting in the middle of this. Okay. I'm not going to be wrapped up in any untruths. Okay. No, but I'm there. I'm there to support you. I'm just going to be quiet.
Yeah, no, that's fine, Mom. All I'm saying is I just need somebody there, and if you could just be there, you don't have to say anything. You could just nod your head. I just want somebody there with me for more support. Like, honestly, just with everything that's happened.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom.
How you doing? Pardon the background noise. I'm out running errands.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. Do you have a second?
Yeah, sure. I'll just sit here for a minute. What's up?
So I wanted to talk to you a second about Miami.
Yeah? What about Miami?
Well, I'm still here.
You're still there. Didn't Larry and the group get back already?
Yeah, they did. But I missed my flight, and Larry called and asked me about it. And I told him that I stayed at your house, so that everything that's happened.
Okay. So a lot of people in the comment section are saying, I thought Bethany did not like her mother. Are y'all slow? Good and daggone well. Even if you don't care for your mom because she's getting on you or whatever the reason is, it's still your mother. So you're going to still talk to her. You're going to still call her, and you're still going to have a relationship. It's your mother. Okay. Just like she's going to have her back. She just tells this woman what's right and what's wrong, like a mom should do. And she does not support any foolishness she does or lying or whatever the case is, just like a mom should do. Okay. So yes, she's going to call her mom and ask her mom things and ask her mother to go with her. I mean, what planet do y'all live on? All right. Now, as far as somebody said that Larry told her not to come, so what? And I'm getting ready to see, I already sent that to you. Okay, so Larry asked her or told her not to come. So what? Larry don't even do the things he needs to do as a man, as a husband. Why would she respect anything that he says when he's nothing but a piece of crap and he does not do anything that he needs to do as a husband? First and foremost, while Larry is sitting up here trying to tell her what she did wrong, he needs to confess to the things he has done wrong. Number one, asking Shara to come to the hotel room in Chicago. I didn't forget. Fighting over Shara when he didn't need to do that. He could have just told Aunt Shara not to do that and left it at that. All right. Number three, buying Shara a couch and keeping it a secret, a TV and keeping it a secret, giving her money, co-signing. This is like number 6, 7, 8. Okay. Going to Puerto Rico and hiding behind the fact he don't want her to come when he should have just told her like a man, don't bring your butt to don't bring your butt to Miami with us. I don't want you to come. Don't use your kids and Shara as an excuse. Tell this woman, he should have told this woman, I don't want you to come. And guess what? He would have hurt her feelings. She wouldn't have went. All right. Then he lied about where he's going. He took all the proof, the t-shirts, and hid them. If he thought he was doing right, why did he do all of that? Huh? Why? Because let me keep it real with you. If I'm a grown man, I'm not hiding a daggone thing. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you, I don't want you to come. It's simple as that. I don't want you to come. And don't come, because you can come all you want to, but you're not going to be around me. Okay? And she would have got her feelings hurt. And she wouldn't have came unless something is wrong with her for real. Because if somebody tell you something like that, you're not going to want to be involved in it. Just like, for example, let me use Jermaine as an example. If I tell Jermaine, don't bring your butt to my channel no more because I don't want you over here. Jermaine, are you going to just come anyway? Are you going to come in this chat? You're not going to come unless something is wrong with you, because you can tell from my tone, by my tone, that I don't want to be bothered. And that's what her husband should have done. Because let's keep it real. He didn't want to be bothered. He didn't want her there. He wanted to be there with Shara and his other family so he can do just what he did. So y'all miss me with that BS about what this woman does when her husband ain't crap. All right? And any person with a common sense knows that that man does not do right. And I'm not saying that this woman does right, because she be doing some tripped out stuff too. This is why they need counseling, or either they need to go ahead and divorce, period. She probably does love her mom, but it's probably not like what, okay? Because their relationship is, not all that great. She's trying to rebuild that back up. Larry has some nerve. And just because, let me tell y'all something else too. Just because somebody repeat "I love you" back, it doesn't mean they love you anyway, okay? I mean, you have to show love by actions, okay? Anybody can say those 3 words, "I love you." It doesn't mean crap to me unless you're showing it in actions. She could have just said it back, and if she does not really love her mom like that, it doesn't mean anything. You said Larry has some nerve going out the country with his ex-wife, but questioning his wife about her whereabouts. I wouldn't have told him anything, okay? Matter of fact, I wouldn't need my mom to come with me. I would have came right back home. And don't ask me anything, period. Okay? And it's just, it is what it is. Right. The thing about it for me, Margaret, it's a family trip and she's part of it, okay? But that doesn't mean your ex-wife has to be a part of it, all right? A family, meaning his family that he has now, unless everybody gets along. And a lot of people have a hard time comprehending that. But yet, if they were in this same situation for real, they would not want the ex-wife to be there. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know how people do. I've been on this earth for a minute, and I know how they do. And women be very jealous. Okay, I'm a woman myself. I don't want an ex-wife coming on a trip with us if we don't like each other, because I already know what's going to happen. All right, point blank. So the thing is, they don't like each other. Larry knows this. So why would you let Shara come? Anyway, you know why he let her come? Because he wanted to get with her. He didn't want his wife to be. And you said no, Shara shouldn't be there at all. And that's correct. Okay, ex-wives and all that stuff. Even if we got along, you said they shouldn't be there, right? A lot of people are just like that. They don't care if you get along with the ex. The ex shouldn't be there, because sometimes even when you get along with people, the ex be plotting to try to get their husband back or wife back. So you're right, Margaret. You're right. She didn't need to be there at all. At all. No exes. Her ex, his ex, nobody ex needs to be there. Period. Because some exes do have other motives, and they pretend like they're your friend, and they be secretly plotting to get people. And some men are just weak when it comes to certain things. Let's keep it real. This is why men go out and buy peas on the street and pay for it, because a lot of men are tempted for real when it comes to women and XCX. Let's just keep it real. Okay. Now let's go to the next one, because y'all know I got all day. Let's see. Shit. Let's go to when they got there. Oh my God. Let's go here. Okay, let's do this one. I want to make sure I get all these. I got to definitely get Amber, so let me hurry up. She be acting like she desperate. That's why that's why sometimes Bethany be getting on my nerves. She's whining too much for me. Ever since that day, she came back home from Montana and didn't leave this man, I started to think she was weak and desperate. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And she made me lose some respect for her, because I'm like, why are you letting this man run over you like this? You are back at home like nothing didn't even happen, lady. What's wrong with you? That's why everybody takes Larry's side, because she does not really stand up for herself. You know what I'm saying? And she takes stuff that she shouldn't. Okay? Just like he doesn't put his foot down on anything for real. He hides behind other people. You don't want your wife going somewhere. You tell her, I don't want you to come. You don't like the fact that she bought those birth control. You need to tell her you don't like the fact that she bring it. Forget Shara. Shara been missing out out this girl's life since she was 7 years old. She just came back 10 years later and tried to play good mom. Come on now. He's a man, the father. He should handle that and left it at that and stop bringing that shit back up. And if they were to school Brooke like they supposed to in relationship and extra education, nobody would have to buy her anything because she would know what to do. Point blank. Now let's go ahead and watch this weird dude talk, but he can tell him what he does. Let's see if we can watch it up here.
To be realistic, Destiny's not even yours by blood. So I mean, we could keep going.
Oh, she's not yours.
And she
by
right,
blood.
but she's not yours by blood.
Larry, she's right. Destiny is not any kin to you. The only way she was kin to you somewhat is through marriage to Shara. And Shara and you, Dodo Bird Man, are not married. Destiny is not kin to you at all, period. You're not her uncle. You're not her dad. You're nothing, okay? Period. Just out of the goodness of your heart is the only reason why you included her in this family. She's Brooke's cousin, but she's no kin to your ass.
But she's Brooke's cousin. I have that young lady in my home. I take with how she
Made me
what she
uncomfortable
did.
too that you didn't want your wife to be there.
Well, if you hadn't done what you did,
But it's okay for you to bring your ex-wife.
I didn't bring her. Pernell brought her.
I.
Well,
Neither did
You
I.
and me.
No, you buy condoms over the thing, or you just
either way,
abstain.
Mom. Either way, it was an option, and it was what I thought was the right thing to do. So I did it.
Oh my goodness.
And that's not what we're here about. So it's an option.
She's too young to be doing this.
It's-
Birth control.
It's also too young for her to be having sex. But then again,
not
she's
having
been
sex.
okay. Well,
She's not having sex. But
Okay.
Bethany thought it was a good idea to take my child,
Problem.
Judy.
so I thought
She did not confer with Brooke or me or her mom. She took Brooke involuntarily to the store and bought her birth control pills.
I did.
She
find
didn't
this out.
ask.
Oh my
But-
goodness. What are we talking about here?
Brooke has been sneaky deaky and been sneaking boys in. And so I was trying to be a good stepmother and have a mother-daughter talk with her and give her an option so that she'd everybody except for the one with the vows. Lovely.
Well, the one who
So
took vows
good.
excluded herself from the trip by buying my daughter birth control
Oh
pills.
no, I didn't.
Birth control?
Yes.
Oh, wait, whoa, you didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, I thought you guys told everybody.
Husband when he's on a trip out of state. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
The thing is, if she did not want to tell her mom about that, she doesn't have to. And what's she going to do even if she did tell her? She can't do shit. Okay, Larry, how about you tell Bethany and her mom how you were up there dancing with Shara and trying to get some XEX from her? How about you tell that, Larry? How about you tell her, both of these women, how you went to Puerto Rico versus going to Miami? And don't hide behind that reason because you didn't want her to come. Because you're a man, Mr. Man. You should have told her ass to stay at home. All right, point blank. That's what you should have said, Larry. You are big and bad. And you the man. Be a man all the way. Tell her next time to stay her ass at home because you don't want her to come because you don't want her to come. Period. All right. And while Larry is telling her to tell the truth to her mom, how about you tell your wife the truth? Because the mom really don't have a damn thing to do with anything. She just brought her mom into it. Let's keep it real. Okay. So how about he start telling the truth and then she can tell you she went to Miami. And so what that she did go to Miami. You don't tell nobody where to go do. I would have told your ass. That's why you better be glad you got a white wife, because a black wife, they would have told you just like this. I went to Miami. I go where the heck I want to go. You don't tell me where to go. Point blank. Where you been? Because I know you weren't in Miami. What you been doing? Been dancing all up on Shar, complimenting Shar, touching, trying to get XEX on the down low, trying to be slick, telling her she looked good, tripping out, talking about your wife to her. Boy, sit your A down. For real. Sit your A down. Because you expect stuff that you are not capable of doing yourself. And he needs someone like me to write these skits and tell his black off, because that's what he needs. And I mean that on everything. He don't have no moral authority and he don't have no real morals, and he's a piece of crap man. He is not a man. And if anybody think this is a good husband, honey, something is wrong with you, because a good husband is not sneaking to another city state and lying to his wife. If he does not want his wife to come, he's going to tell his wife not to come. Hey, Tanya, thank you so much for being here. He's going to tell his wife, I don't want you to come. Don't put it on your kids. Don't put it on the birth control shower. Say you don't want her ass to come and she won't come, because you got to hurt her feelings. And I hate to say it, but you got to hurt her feelings and she will not come. Okay, she's going to be mad. And that's what he should have done. And then tell your wife everything that you did. And also, don't forget the cosign. Let her know that you co-sign for this woman and all the other sneaky stuff you have done, and you bribing your daughter to keep these secrets. So while y'all sitting up there talking about he need to tell the truth, she needs to tell the truth. How about he needs to tell the truth? And also Shara needs to tell the truth, because I don't think she told him anything about Joe and that Joe bought that couch, Joe been in that bedroom and everything. Y'all find the most stupidest things to trip out about, but I don't see anybody questioning what was Shara doing in that bedroom with that dude while her daughter was upstairs and had a boy snuck in. You can't lead by an example if you're not a good example yourself. Hell, she see you bringing in a strange dude that you just met in your bedroom. What are y'all doing in there? Because they could have sat in the living room. It's very inappropriate. And then you wonder why your daughter's sneaking a boy over. In the real world, he would have got what he came for. Okay, nobody don't care about Destiny sitting downstairs. Hell, no one cares. And they don't respect him, none of them. Not Lynette, not this woman right here, not Shara, not any of them. That's why they don't do what he say. He's a wimp, and that's why I call him one. He can't even control his wife, okay? And I'm not saying control her as far as being disrespectful and things of that nature, okay? This guy knows when be somebody saying control, she's grown. I'm not saying like that. I'm saying to be like a head of household is, okay? Like a man. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I should use a different word. So to me, he's not a good husband. I am. Dang, I couldn't stay married. He would be divorced. I'm not gonna lie, because I can't put up with this foolishness. He's scared to talk to his wife. He's scared to tell her to stay your butt at home. Did I finish playing this? Let's finish playing this.
It's for me not to call you, but either way, so the trip went well.
The trip went really well. We had an unexpected surprise.
Oh yeah, what was that?
Duchess disrespected me by not doing what I asked you to, but I really don't want to have this conversation with you in front of your mom.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's family business. I mean, she knows everything. But you really thought I wasn't going to call as your wife?
Well, I mean, I asked you. I'm doing fine. How are you?
And that's another thing. Y'all in these comment sections are not this one. How the heck do y'all expect for his wife not to call him? I guess y'all let y'all husbands go out of town, right? With his ex and all that shit, right? And y'all don't call to see what's up. And I guess y'all just sit home. That's why y'all asking to be getting played on, okay? Because you're not going to just sit there and let you, first and foremost, you're not going to approve that. You're not going to approve that, okay? If he does it anyway, you're going to be like mad and probably threaten to divorce him. Because I guarantee you, the majority of men, husbands, will not approve of their wife going out of town with an ex-husband or ex-boyfriend. Y'all are very hypocritical. Just like y'all are not going to approve of your husband going out of town with his ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. Stop acting like y'all will be down with this because you don't like this woman. Just like you need to stop acting like she's racist when y'all must be saying stuff. How you gonna call somebody Big Bertha, Karen, and all this other stuff? You don't expect for them to say anything back. Let me tell you something. When you are calling people names, ain't nobody thinking about being fair. They think of whatever they want to and say it to you. You call somebody Big Bertha, which is called fat shaming. Well, expect to be called whatever they call you. You call somebody a Karen, expect to be called whatever they call you. If you don't want someone to bring up race, then your ass don't need to bring up race. Y'all trips me out with that foolishness. You don't want somebody to bring up race, but you bring it up. White privilege. And when they tell you, you just want to have black privilege, then you get mad. Don't bring it up. Now, you got some people that bring up race stuff, any white people, but you know those types. You know those types. Not one time have I ever heard this woman call anyone the NIG, you know what word? Never. Nappy head. But you guys are the ones that take that in a negative manner. This is why they think nappy head people have ugly hair, because y'all play right into these people. Somebody call you nappy head, tell them, I bet my hair still looks better than yours. It's stronger. You can do many hairstyles with it and everything else. And if you choose to straighten it, you'll do it. And if they don't like it, don't look at my MF in hair. Point blank. Why do y'all get mad about that? Let them know what's up. That's why they do it. Okay, that is why they do it. And that's why when you look at magazines, now you see more people with afros and stuff. But before you look at magazine, all you saw was white, straight hair. That's it. Or black with straight hair. Because y'all buy right into that foolishness and actually think you are lesser because your hair is more coarse, or your skin is darker, or your lips are fuller, or your nose is wider. That's why they do that. She called you, get nappy hair, tell her, I bet you still look better than that shit you got on your head. Or let me see your hair before you wash it. Okay? That's all you got to say. Instead of getting mad. What's up, Browns? What's up? What's up? What's up? That's why they do it. Of course he would have got mad if Bethany would have went anywhere. And let me say this again. We know Bethany does a lot of stuff. She talks too damn much. I don't like the way she argues with kids, even the people out in the hallway. You don't have to keep on going back and forth. I thought these were grown people at first. They are grown, but they're still young adults. Tell them to lower their voice, and that's it. And go back in your room. And then if you need to call the front desk, then you can call them, point blank. But they probably would have left anyway, okay? Especially if you say, lower your voice, I'm going to call the front desk, and then go back in your room. They're going to leave because you know what's going to happen. You don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. That's how she got in trouble with those girls. When you're stopping these girls from arguing with Brooke, which Brooke did not appreciate it anyway, you don't need to go back and forth with these little kids. And that's how she slipped up and said nappy head. She didn't really say what she might want to say it and all this other stuff, even though they were making comments. But those are kids, and she needs to remember that. Don't argue with kids. Okay, point blank. They're kids. Okay, go talk to their parents, even though the parents are just as worse as the kids. But you know, that's what you got to do, though. You have to think like a grown-up. Point blank. Now let's move on to the next one. I think that's all Bethany's them skits. Let me see, because I don't got much longer. Let me hurry up. Yeah, I gotta go take a shower. I should do like some other people. They get in the shower and be on a live like a weirdo. Go take a shower in 2 minutes and jump out. I can't do that. That's weird. Okay, let's see if they got any more Bethany skits on here. Hold on. Turn this shit down. Hold on. Let me check to see real quick. They got a lot of good lives. I just can't. I mean, a lot of good skits. I just can't do all of them. Boy, Amber and Shayla, man. So hold on, let me see what this woman did now. So now let's go to this one real quick. I hope I'll be able to show. I'm gonna make sure I get Amber them in it. So let me hurry up. That's the title of my video. Let me go over here. These people right here taking too much time for me. Let me see. So now Larry, and I don't know why she lied about her trip. That's what I'm saying. All they do is lie and be weak about stuff. Tell him you went to Miami and you went because you wanted to. Where did he go? Because I know you didn't go to Miami. He trying to corner somebody. He been doing the most. I can slap the shit out of this dude. Okay, on everything. I really could. Glad I ain't married to my
Stepmother made a responsible decision to go and get her
I'll be in jail. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. For real.
something that could keep her from having children, but you don't want to take that responsibility. You just want to blame someone else.
If your husband
Feel free not
got
to
your
answer.
daughter birth control pills without your knowledge, wouldn't you be a little furious about that?
Feel free not to answer. I'm sorry.
I don't feel comfortable. I think I need to.
You don't have to leave if you don't want to.
No, I ought to head home.
I'm sorry that he put you in an uncomfortable. See, you're causing PTSD to her now.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
It's it's an
thought we were
everyday
family.
thing.
Personal
I know.
thing between the two of you.
Well, I love you.
It was a pleasure seeing you.
It was nice to see
You have a
you.
beautiful
Thank you
day.
for
I hope
everything.
things work out.
I'll call you later and I'll fill you in.
Okay.
Oh, like you feel about the birth control pills.
Oh, I honestly forgot about that. Like you said,
You know what? You are
she knew about the trip.
Yeah.
She didn't know about that because I don't tell her everything.
really crazy how you can use legal terminology when it fits you.
Understand this is what I have to deal with.
No. You see what I have to deal with. So it's always misdirection, and she redirects her problems on someone else.
I'm not going to take sides between the two of you. I love you both.
I went over there because I needed to spend time with somebody that gives me comfort and moral support because I don't get it from you.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
I think I feel now. You see how that works on both
Oh,
angles?
no. I
No.
had post-traumatic stress disorder. It was PTSD. So I needed to go somewhere because I know she loves me.
Maybe I need to take you to the VA with me to get some pills.
Oh, no, I don't want any medication.
Oh,
That's
you
the
mean
difference.
you might need some.
I don't.
I need it because of what I've been through. You haven't been through anything.
Oh, well, I'm through a lot of stuff. I've dealt with a whole lot these last several months
Right.
since you know who's moved here.
I can't take this. All right, let me go over here. These people are getting on my nerves, okay, on everything. All they do is bicker back and forth. If they don't, especially Larry, if he does not like his wife, or he does not want to be married, or she doesn't act the way he thinks she should act, how about you get a dead going divorce, dude? All this back and forth. He'll be telling her about Miami or where she went, but yet he's not telling where he went. How are you questioning someone when you've been lying? If anything, you want to get off the subject so she doesn't find out. But she is, because he's an idiot. She's gonna find out because he's a straight up idiot. Just watch, you'll see. Yeah, he got the kids lying too. Okay, and y'all think that's good. Y'all think it's right. Oh, I'm so glad Larry took this trip because he was happy. They had a good time. I'm happy for them. Y'all are weird. All right. And I'm being nice when I say that, man, because if I was not on this YouTube channel, I'll be saying some other things. Y'all are weird. Hella weird. How are you condoning that trip? But you don't want nobody to condone her actions, but you condone his actions. I don't condone her actions because when she does stuff, I say it. Okay, just like I'm saying now. That's why I can play the rest of that video because they get on my nerves. All that back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like kids. Oh, please. If I wasn't doing this reaction, I wouldn't be watching a skit because it's plainly ridiculous. All right, it's like two kids, man. He needs to tell the truth where he's been, and then she needs to tell him where she been and be done with it. Point blank. They both, man. Anyway, let me go ahead and move on. So let me go to I guess this could be a happier part with them where Bethany gave Destiny her trip. I mean her gift. People take up too much time, man. They gave me that. I couldn't be their counselor because I would put both of them out of my damn office. I'm gonna be. A matter of fact, I might not. I need to just charge them more because they are woo. If they don't want to be, well, I know she wants Larry, and why I don't know. But if he does not want her, he needs to go ahead and divorce this lady. He likes this. He likes this toxicity, just like she does. They both like it, so they probably are made for each other. I'll be perfectly honest. Damn.
Thank
you. I didn't know you knew me that well.
Well, I know you a lot better than you think. Just like I know the family a lot better than y'all think.
The thing about it is, if she doesn't like Bethany, why take a gift from her? These people are so fake. If I don't like somebody, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want your gifts or anything else. But they don't like her, but they can take money, just like Pernell. Pernell does not care for Bethany like that, but he can go to her dad and ask her dad to invest in his company or whatever he's trying to do in this project. Typical.
Either way, I mean, I wish I could have been there with the rest of the family, with all you guys on the trip and stuff, but
Yeah.
this gave me time to buy you some of the things that I know you like. And I guess I'll get my own tan in due time. So either way, what else did y'all end up doing while y'all were down there? Where'd y'all end up eating? Did y'all go to the...
We don't really remember the name of the restaurants. We just,
Yeah.
eating to eat.
You don't go to the Sexy Fish like we always do?
No, we didn't. Dad
No.
wanted to do new things.
Oh no, but you sang happy birthday
Yeah. Okay.
on the beach.
Okay. Well,
The colorful beach.
you said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to... We'll give it again.
Damn, mystical. Stupid.
It's nothing major, but I wanted to get you something that I knew you would like.
Okay, this is cute.
So, news break. So, Mystical, y'all know who Mystical is, right? The one be rapping all. When I first heard him rap, I thought he was gonna be an ugly dude and all this other stuff. He actually was nice looking. I think he saw Shake Your Butt. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he just pled guilty to rape. He faces up to 20 years in prison. Wasn't he in prison before? I don't know what's wrong with some of these rappers, you guys. Damn, nice looking dude, could rap, Why would you be doing all this stuff? And if you know you got a problem, go get help. With all that money, and you couldn't figure out what you needed to do. That's sad.
Okay, so it's got a lot of little things that I know you like.
Ooh, and she got the lashes. Oh, Bethany, no ball.
Now don't be stealing that from her. Only if she lets you use some. Okay.
Thank you, Bethany.
You're welcome. And I saw you eyeing that the last time we were in the store, so.
Okay. This is nice.
The racist, right? But yet you'll sell presents from her. Huh. She racist though. Y'all are full of crap.
Try to remember the stuff that I know you like.
Yeah, actually sweet. It's all pink.
Actually, sweet. I try to be sweet all the time, even though it don't seem that way. I can put it over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you got some stuff. There's even some lip gloss and stuff in there too. So, but yeah.
Thank you. I
You probably got that gift for her for real. That's cute.
great.
And she took time to pick out everything that she liked and put it in a cute basket. A lot of step-parents are not going to do that, especially when the kids be disrespectful and the relationship is not going good.
That's good. How was your birthday?
Yeah, I think Bethany does mean well with a lot of things. She just does it wrong, like with the birth control. The way she did it was just not right, point blank. And I know why she didn't go talk to Laurie, because he's going to jump all over her. So, like, I think that was Margaret who said she should have just kept it to herself. So now, since they want to be doing all this, I think you're right, Margaret. Okay? Should have kept it to herself and let the cards fall wherever they fall. Okay?
Looks good.
Yeah. Well, what'd y'all end up doing?
Go to that place, go to the beach and eat.
Yeah. Which beach did y'all go to? Because I know there's a bunch that's down there. So, I mean, I was just curious because
They are going to get caught lying. That's why I don't know why Larry did that. Larry's so stupid. He's so stupid. I told you this dude is dumb. He should have already schooled them on everything. Say you went to this beach. Say you went to this restaurant. Say we did all this. Look at the sites, what you can do in Miami, and pick those out and remember it. But he's so slow, he can't comprehend. If you're going to lie, you have to lie all the way out. You have to go ahead and keep up with the lie by finding out whatever you need to find out, and you make it sound good.
when we go to, but I mean,
We went to the colorful.
okay. You didn't take, okay, all right. Well, what else did y'all do?
Eat food.
What kind of food?
Burger.
Okay, well, did you get any good gifts for your birthday?
The trip was the gift. So I just spent time with everybody and stuff.
Okay. Well, have a seat because I got you a birthday gift.
Thank you. I didn't know you knew me that well.
Well, I know you love
Okay, hold
learning.
on a second. Hold up. So what y'all think? Let me do this. Let's go over here because I got to cover Amber them skits. You said he's a rapper in jail. Yeah. You said no man that truly loves his wife could even go on a trip like that and actually have a good time. But that's because he doesn't love his wife. Okay. He just stand there because even though he just told his kids he didn't need Bethany for her money, even the kids know that that money is one of the reasons why he married her. They said that in the skit that I didn't show. Okay. And that's true. Okay. Because he doesn't act like he loved her, talking about he got money. Oh, yeah, sure you do, Larry. Sure you got money. If it wasn't for Bethany, there is no way you could afford to do all this extra stuff off that military pension and stuff. You just couldn't. You know good and well this woman is rich. All right, let's keep it real. At least if you're going to do something, keep it real. That's why he won't divorce her. He said, yes, he was in there, right, for the same thing. He had Mystical, was in there before. That's what I said, how can you be so stupid? You get blessed with all this money, the fame, the success. He used to be. He be trying to look all hard and stuff. I don't know why they do that. You'd be a nice looking dude, and it's like they got to look ugly and hard and look like a street dude to prove something. He could have been like a model, anything. Because like when I first heard him sing rap, I was like, who the heck is this dude? He probably ugly. And then I saw him. I was like, what? Next thing I know, he incarcerated for basically raping someone. Now he's in trouble again. Faces up to 20 years. It's like some people just do not learn. Plainly ridiculous. And I may talk about it tonight when I do my live too, because that's ridiculous. Goodness. I know you wouldn't have, Margaret. See me, I probably would have still bought her something even though she's disrespectful as crap, man. These are the girls, you know, and I commend Bethany for doing it because, man, I know my first intuition would have been like, nobody's an ungrateful girl or nothing. But then I would have started feeling sorry and I would have bought her some anyway. So, and you could tell she put thought into it. She didn't just go buy a gift that's already together. She put all that stuff together herself and picked out the things that this girl liked. Now she's smiling. Now she like her. Right? He should not ever involve these kids, but you know he's going to have to, because if he didn't involve them, they're going to tell Bethany where they went. That's why I don't believe he should have lied in the first place. Just tell that lady, I don't want you to go, Bethany, because you don't know how to act. You talk too much. You can stay your butt at home. And I guarantee you, she would have stayed at home because she would have been mad. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want to do that. Okay, he wanted to be a weak man. And even though I don't agree with all the stuff I just said about her and stuff, because he does stuff himself, I'm just looking at it from his viewpoint. And that's the reason why I said it like that. Right, and they both are lying. Both Larry and Bethany going to get caught up in their lies about the trip. Larry needs to keep it real. His feelings not the same for Bethany. I don't know if his feelings are or whatever the case is. But the thing about it, if he still loves his ex-wife, I think he needs to tell her the truth. I really do, because he might love his ex-wife and still want his wife. You know, some men do that weird stuff. Also, too, I think when I look at this in a psychological way, I think that Laurie is thinking about what it used to be like before she cheated and everything, and he thinks he can recapture that. And I don't think you would ever be able to recapture what you had with this woman when you first met her before she cheated. A lot of people make that mistake. It's like when I moved from Atlanta. I can go back to Atlanta right now if I want to. The thing is, though, whatever good experiences that I had in Atlanta, I'm probably not going to be able to do those again because everything is different. Just like if you go to Disneyland one time and you go again, it's not going to be the same thing because a lot of times you can't recapture certain things. What you do is make new memories, and you keep the old memories back in your mind, and you just go back and check them out. You can't go back and recapture things and make it be today. It's just virtually impossible to do that. And that's what I think he does, okay? Because you have to realize this. He wasn't acting like this until Shara came back into the picture, okay? He wasn't acting like this. So clearly it's something that she was when they first met, and clearly it shows because she cheated on him. Then she's been in jail and all the other stuff. So maybe Larry wants a jailbird in a woman that cheats, okay? Maybe he wants that type because Bethany is not doing that. Bethany won't even cheat on a dude. And she certainly ain't in, well, she did go to jail. She's a jailbird too. But we stop. And then that's why I wouldn't even buy. This is why I wouldn't even take the comments she makes serious when she say ghetto or anything else, because she's been in jail herself. And she should have went to jail when she was fighting her brother. Don't ever forget that. If that ain't ghetto, it hits somebody first. What is? Okay? So please. Like I said, y'all be getting mad. Like I said, y'all be getting mad on crazy stuff. Why are y'all getting mad about anything she says? This woman was out here fighting and then got arrested, right? Then she hit her brother first. Now she's going to court. It's like y'all forgot about all that. That's ghetto. To be out here physically fighting, and she started it. That's ghetto. So why y'all worried about her calling somebody ghetto? I would have told her you ghetto yourself. Shit. Because I mean, shit. She be doing some things sometimes, but that's all in the past. I'm just bringing it up because it's funny how y'all be getting mad at everything she says. It's just it's crazy. Okay, it's couple. You said Larry always uses his own money when he buy anything. Listen, you can use all your own money if you want to. The only reason why he has so much free money is because of what Bethany is doing on her end. All right, so that's why he has free money. If Bethany wasn't there, let's keep it real, he wouldn't be able to do all this stuff because he'd be taking his money, paying all his bills, his mortgage, and everything else. Okay, if you think for 1 minute he's not benefiting from Bethany's money, y'all are delusional because he is benefiting from that money. It's just like with my soon-to-be ex. He gives me alimony, child support, right? And I be able to buy many different things. Now, if he don't give me money on top of money, just like Bethany probably don't give him money like that. But if David wasn't giving me the money that he gives me, there is no way I would be for certain things, because even though he's not handing me money 24/7, the money that he is giving me is helping me, because the things that he's giving me money for to pay for, I don't have to worry about using my money. The same thing with Larry. Whatever Bethany is doing is benefiting him financially too, because if she wasn't doing it and he had a broke wife, or if he had a broke wife, he would have to do all of that, and they wouldn't free up any money for him to do anything else. So the marriage, her finances are benefiting him, just like anybody else's finances would benefit that partner. Okay, right? And that's right. That's why she was in a bedroom with Joe. Okay, period. Y'all don't even see that. That's weird, man. Now, let's go ahead and move on. Damn, Alicia telling the world. Okay, let's go ahead and go over here. So I'm done with these people right now, okay? I don't even think I played. I did play all of it. Let's go ahead and look at Amber real quick, because I want to make sure that we get a chance to see this. They got a lot of skills. I'm not trying to cover all of them, though. Let's see. Let's go back. So this is when Dave finds out. Tired of these people. Amber is getting a divorce. And I don't see no chemistry between Dave and Amber, just so y'all can know it. So if he does like her, he's not showing it, okay? He's not trying to talk to her or anything else. And that's a good thing. I don't see not 1 ounce of chemistry there. I just don't. So hopefully they don't make it where they get together, because it just doesn't seem like they would be. It's not nothing there. At least to me, it's nothing there. So let's go and watch this.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the numbers right now. 2-3 weeks, and with the addition of Uber Eats, the numbers are gonna be through the roof. Through the roof. I could just tell by looking. I've been doing this for a long time that the restaurant gonna start doing numbers. It's gonna scale. It's gonna win the team. I told you we get it done.
Yeah, you told me that. That's great. I guess our Uber Eats and DoorDash sales, they've definitely they've picked up. And yes, I see it. I mean, you
Uber Eats, and you also got an option to do billboards. I mean, you talking about another level then.
Okay.
I'm talking about really, 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 really seeing the numbers you want to hit through the roof. Telling you.
Yeah, that's great. You definitely.
You don't seem like it's so. You ain't excited. What's up? This is what you paid me to do.
Right. That's what I paid you to do. Everything. I'm good. Sorry,
You good?
I might be a little.
The vibe is off a little bit. Your energy is not yourself. What's going on?
Nothing.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just one of those
Lifing.
Life is definitely lifing for sure.
Sure.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about it? See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the numbers right now. 2-3 weeks, and with the addition of Uber Eats, the numbers are gonna be through the roof. Through the roof. I could just tell by looking. I've been doing this for a long time that the restaurant gonna start doing numbers. It's gonna scale. It's gonna win the team. I told you we get it done.
Yeah, you told me that.
Let's go to part 2, y'all.
That's great.
It goes so quick. Let me go to part 2. Okay, let's go back over here. So y'all thought I didn't know. Let's see part 2. I think this is part 2 right here.
Why I'm not wearing my ring?
You okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just I'm taking it all in. It's been a journey.
What's this hard?
Yeah, it's we've been through a lot and tried to work it out, tried to hang in there, and
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's no big deal. I'm getting divorced. That's it. It is what it is, you know. What do they say? Life happens.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's go in the house.
Okay, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate everything that you're doing.
Our pleasure. We're gonna get it done.
Yeah, I actually should probably get out of here. But yeah, I'm sorry. I know I'm just a little off today. I'm sorry, but yeah, we can go ahead and. No, honestly, thank you. Thank you for that son is doing great. I'm actually really shocked. Why I'm not wearing my ring?
You okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just I'm taking it all in.
A lot of people were saying that this chick should have told him anything, but if she's acting weird and and her energy is off, he's gonna want to know why she's acting like that. Because remember, he's investing, he's helping her, so he want to make sure her mind is where it need to be, so it won't cause him to, not be able to do his job efficiently. She didn't tell him everything anyway. She just told him a little bitty thing. I don't see anything wrong with that as long as she doesn't go into strict details and and go into everything. She even told him in the next skittle, even in this one, the parts that we didn't see, that they haven't known. If she knew him longer, then she would go into more details. But since she hasn't been knowing him that long, she can't. And he didn't ask either. So I kind of like him. I don't know if he's going to turn out to be a hot mess, but I kind of like him. I like his flow. And it doesn't look like he's trying to talk to her either, because I don't see no chemistry at all. I don't see anything. I just see a business relationship. For real. That's all I see. You said she should keep her business separate from her personal, but she's essentially flirting with the man by telling him about her divorce. You think so? I don't agree with that, Margaret. I don't. You can tell that she's sad. And I don't agree with you either, Jermaine. She's not boring. The only reason why Anthony says that because he want to skank like Shayla, okay? Somebody who can have sex with some other man while she's pregnant. Someone who can tell you she gonna beat your butt and throw shoes at you and call you weak and everything else she does. Okay? So that's what he wants. And that's exactly why he's getting that divorce. So he can go be with a woman like that. Okay, let's see here. So let's go to the next one with this dude. Hold on, let me see if I can get to it real quick. Let's see, I thought I had it right here. So now Dave is going to give Amber some advice. And he gave her some good advice. You can tell people a little bit parts of something if they need to know. It's when you go into strict details, like everything that happened in her life with him and things of that nature, then she's doing too much. But she just told him she's getting divorced and, and kept it at that. There's nothing wrong with that. But she's acting like she's sad. Of course, a normal person's going to ask her what's going on, especially with some money involved in it. He's not trying to waste his time helping her ass. So let's see what that said. So this is part one. Let's see.
See this one.
It is.
I'm looking at the numbers right now. 2-3 weeks, and with the addition of Uber Eats, the numbers are gonna be through the roof. Through the roof. I could just tell by looking at the
wrong one. Hold on. What's the name of this? No. When Dave gives Amber some advice. Okay, I put the wrong one up here. I think I put the right one up here, but I clicked on the wrong thing. This is when Dave, hold on. And he actually gave her some good advice. He wasn't trying to be funny or nothing. So we can show it from here because I made a mistake and clicked on the wrong thing. And that's a nice ass door. And Amber's outfit is nice too. Let me go up some, okay? Damn it. Let me do this again.
Y'all know that the spot was just completely over. Y'all could work some things out.
Let me walk out the door first.
Sorry again.
Let's go back to look at that door, y'all. It's nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you're doing.
That's a nice house.
Relationship. all the turmoil, the heartbreak, the distrust, the deceit. I mean, I could go on and on. That's probably way too much information, but I didn't give up on my marriage. My marriage gave up on me. And I hear you. And you are right. People give up quite easily, but that hasn't been the case. I've been holding on to something that just isn't. It isn't working. It isn't meant to be. It's over.
Clearly, you didn't hurt. It's gone. I say this though. For a woman's heart that's been broken, God will send the right people into her life to put the pieces back together. So, can't give up on yourself. Things are going to work out for you. It's like you've seen the restaurant scale.
Yeah.
So I'll go up a little bit. I'll come back to that one.
Nothing.
Sure.
Yeah, just one of those
Life
days. Life is definitely lifing for sure.
Sure.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about it?
I'm getting divorced.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
that's why you wasn't wearing your ring. I noticed that.
Yeah, that's why I'm not wearing my ring.
You okay?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just I'm taking it all in. It's been a journey.
Divorce is hard.
Yeah, it's we've been through a lot and tried to work it out, tried to hang in there, and
I'm really sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
it's no big deal. I'm getting divorced. That's it. It is what it is, you know.
Let's go back right here.
Clearly, you didn't hurt. It's gone. I say this though. For a woman's heart that's been broken, God will send the right people into her life to put the pieces back together. So, can't give up on yourself. Things are going to work out for you. It's like you've seen the restaurant scale.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you. I probably should get going, and I'll call you later.
All right. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the numbers right now. 2-3 weeks, and with the addition of Uber Eats.
So I think you already seen this. Let's go right here.
Everything that you're doing.
My pleasure. We're gonna get it done.
Yeah, I actually should probably get out of here. But yeah, I'm sorry. I know I'm just a little off today. I'm sorry, but yeah, you can go ahead. No, honestly, thank you. Thank you for listening. It's doing great. I'm really shocked.
So,
Dave,
in one of the
thank
skits,
you.
she did give him a hug, but like I said, I think he isn't feeling anything. Amber, on the other hand, may like him. I don't know for sure, you know, or it's not necessarily mean that she likes him, but I think because Anthony is not giving her certain things, she may be looking for that in him. But I don't see any chemistry as far as with them or him acting like he's interested. He could be. I don't know, because you know this country Wayne, but I just don't see it. You say you think her mood is fake. She letting him know she's available. You think so? No, I think it's real. Sometimes we think the grass is greener on the other side, but when you get there, it's brown. I agree. I wonder why he hasn't asked which one of them owns the restaurant. I think he might know that already, because remember, what's the name's sister probably filled him in on everything. Okay. I don't know for sure, because you know, Country Wayne be all over the place. Okay. So let me go ahead and move on to the next skit real quick so I can have enough time. But I do think Amber just looking for someone, you know, to do the things, to give her that comfort she's looking for. Okay, let's go to this one real quick and see what was next. Let's see. Okay, let's go to this one. When Shayla asks Amber if she's ready to be in these whatever. Let's see. Let's see if she in these streets, I guess. I don't know. So let's look at it over here. And then this one.
Your husband to get out here because you don't know what it's like out here.
I'm not out here, Shayla. I said I had a business meeting.
Okay. Well, I don't know what kind of meeting this is, but
You act like I got on a mini skirt or something. I'm
no,
confused.
you don't. It's cute.
You be
I
having
love
your
it.
tatas out and everything.
Guess what? Because the business I do is at home, and this is what my man likes.
I'm sure that is the business that you do.
That is, and guess what? This business is very profitable. Now let's order something before you piss me off.
Okay, profitable. Your profitable business.
Why are you drinking coffee this late anyway?
I just I don't know. The weather is changing. It was warmer this morning. Now I'm cold. I love it.
Freezing. Coffee? Okay, perfect. What do you want?
Can I have a caramel latte, please, with oat milk? Shayla, I just honestly, I've been feeling like you've been a little shady sometimes.
That's
just
all
for
in
your
mind.
It's not, but for your peace of mind, I'm divorcing my husband because it's time.
I understand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have cronuts, like the croissant donuts?
Not at this Your husband to get out here because you don't know what it's like out here.
So I guess a lot of people are asking why Amber hangs out with Shayla. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But you got to remember, they were best friends, okay? And again, maybe she wants that relationship with this woman. I really can't answer that question. Let me see what y'all said in the comment section real quick. It's really strange, but it is what it is. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and go. I didn't show that whole skit because, you know, rest for time. So then Amber tells Shayla she ain't hurt. Okay. So let's go up just a little bit.
You know, we had a little pickup in business. So yeah, it's doing much better actually.
What's that fine African man doing for you again?
So he African?
I don't know if they're African, but David's just over like marketing.
Oh, he's helping you with marketing.
Helping me get people in there, and he's doing a great job.
He definitely probably makes work a lot easier looking at him, right? I bet he's gonna be happy to find out you'll be single soon.
Why would he be happy about that, Shayla?
So he could talk to you, Amber. Duh. What do you mean? I would be happy if I was a fine single man and I seen you. I would be more than thrilled to know you were going through a breakup.
Shayla, you do realize that you keep being messy and shady.
How am I being messy? I'm stating the obvious. That's not messy and shady.
Shayla, but this is not a party. This is a divorce. Do you understand that? Like, this is my life.
Amber, do you realize you have on and off days? Sometimes you're like, I don't care. It doesn't mean anything to me. And then other days you're super sensitive about it. So I never know.
I think I'm sensitive when you talk about it, Shayla, because you just keep forgetting that this has to do with you. I'm in this situation because of you.
No,
you forget that?
No, you are in this situation because of your husband. All right, she did the S word him when he was drunk, but who told him to engage in anything else when he got sober? He could have came and told his wife what was happening, and then it would have been over. But no, he didn't do that. So it's because of your husband, because Shayla isn't married to you, And yes, she was your best friend and all that. But you know you can't be trusting these people. But you should be able to trust your husband. Okay? And if you would have been listening to people, you would have known that Shayla was going after your husband in the first place from the things that she was doing.
Amber, honestly, we're moving forward. We don't have to keep talking about. I'm talking about the future. You're talking about the past.
Yes, and you're being messy. See,
I'm not being messy. So
Shayla, I
messy
am
is not
you.
the word. It might be insensitive, and for that, I apologize if I'm being insensitive to your divorce, Amber. Not being messy, insensitive maybe. So I apologize. I realize that divorce may be like a death or something that you're grieving, even though you play like you're okay and it's not a big deal.
Sure does.
And then you switch back to this version. But I'm sorry, Amber. I'm sorry. I will be sensitive.
Shayla, it's always been a big deal that you slept with my husband and had a baby. That's always been.
Girl.
No.
When are you gonna move forward? It's 2026. Okay, Amber, listen, I'm not doing this with you today. Let's just take a step back. Like I said, I apologize for being insensitive. I know divorce is a lot to go through. And you know what? I'm going to do something for you. How about that? Just to take your mind off the past. We're moving on to the future. So,
what can you do for me, Shayla?
Let's go to the spa. Let's just go to the spa, relax, get in a sauna, kind of like just have a personal reset. Because it's no need for us to be doing this. Since you love this cafe, I'll take you back here. I'll treat you to a spa day, Amber. Okay. Now, please.
Can we just stop talking about my divorce? This is not a subject I want to talk about with you.
Okay. So, like I said, I don't know why Amber is maintaining a friendship with Shayla. And so, what she needs to do in the know is that if she's going to maintain this friendship with this woman, she's going to be feeling some type of way sometimes. Okay. Because looking at Shayla is a constant reminder of, what her husband did. That's why I don't understand how she's being friends with her, eating with her, and all this other stuff. But it is what it is. And that's another thing, too. I know it's weird. It's weird. You're going to hang out with the woman who slept with your husband and said, how can you somewhat forgive her and you can still maintain a friendship, but you can forgive your husband? And I probably can even answer that, maybe because when he came home smelling like perfume and when that $5,000 came out of that account, maybe that's the reason why. You said Shayla has a point in the skit. Sometimes she says, I don't care. And she does. She does this. Then she changed back and forth. So if I was Shayla, I would just stop talking about it. Right now, Amber is making the choice to continue to associate with her husband's ex. If she can't move on, leave her alone, right? And like Jermaine said, but then again, I understand what Jermaine said, but at the same time, she probably looking at the things that Anthony has showed her, if y'all can hear me, recently, with the perfume and with the withdrawal and then him not supporting her. She's probably looking at all that. Yeah, she probably is. Okay, now, so anyway, y'all, I am getting ready to get out of here. Y'all should have known that. And I'll be back later on tonight. I'll try to come in a little bit earlier. I said it every day, but it depends on, how everything goes with the job. But I will do another live tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me stop this. Whatever I didn't show, I'll react to it later on. Thanks to Margaret. You said right now Amber is making the choice. Okay, I already read that. Thanks to Jermaine, Tanya, Bronze, Elaney was here. Everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched this in the replay. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, and leave a comment. And hype this video up if you want. And this award right here goes out to Larry. Okay, Larry. He always wants somebody to tell the truth, but he doesn't tell the truth. All right? Period. And if y'all want to show additional support for this channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, $Shades2, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. All righty? All righty. Let me put these in my thing. I forgot which one is which. Other than that, I'll see y'all later on, you guys, for another It's Country Wayne Skits reaction time. You guys have a blessed day. All righty? Let's see what y'all said over here. I don't know why she hasn't. I don't know. That's weird. It's hella weird. That's why he's so confused, because it's just weird the way she just jumped in one way and not telling him anything. But we'll finish this discussion later on. If y'all don't come back later on tonight, I'll finish it tomorrow with you guys. All right? Just remind me. I'm sure when I do another skit, I'll remember. Have a blessed day, y'all. And thank you so much. Let's go ahead and put this up because I got to go ahead and do one thing before I leave. And don't forget, you guys, if you like Dollar Tree hauls, my second page is up and running. It's called Shades to Shopping Haul channel, okay? And on that channel, it will be nothing but shopping hauls and walkthrough. I still got it on this channel too, but once I get monetized, get enough subs first and everything, then monetized, then I'll stop doing shopping hauls on this channel altogether. Okay, so check out that channel too. I'm gonna put my shopping haul up today, and just go subscribe to it. Shades to Shopping Haul channel. All right, thank you guys. Let's see here. I always got to find everything over here. I think this is it right here. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade too. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she co-hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shades 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all back later on tonight. And if you don't come back tonight, I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Have a blessed day. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to Shades 2. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.